Hey! Okay, so over in my Facebook group, I'm really trying to focus on eyeshadows and especially fall eyeshadows. Everyone's looking for some new ideas. Some people are going more back to work. People are wearing masks, and so they want their eyes to look good. They're not doing anything from here on down. Not to mention, I just love all of our fall eyeshadow colors. So there's so many fun different combinations, and so I'm kind of focusing on that, and I want to come over here and share it as well. So I'm going to do a look that's very, very fall. So pretty. 2 shimmers, 2 mattes. I swatched them here for you. This is all Mascara Beauty. You customize what you want for your colors, and then you get a free compact. They're all magnetic. You can pop them in and out. It's amazing. Okay, so we got Cupcake, Zion, Gilded, and Ginger. They are gorgeous. So pigmented. I'm going to show you guys like using 2 colors or 3 or 4, or I may do like one different eye. I haven't really decided. I'm also going to be using all Mascara Beauty tools. So they're double-ended. And let's get started. Enough talky. And then I don't have my contacts in. So again, I kind of do this not being able to see very great because looking in a camera isn't, or an iPhone isn't that easy too. Okay, so I have to prime my eyelids. There's a couple of reasons. One, I just have oilier eyelids. So some people can get away with just putting their foundation, their highlight on their lids, and that kind of gives them a clean slate, gets rid of any of the redness, the veins, but mine will crease. So sometimes I use Urban Decay, and then sometimes I use this one that I got from Amazon. It's Sourmet. And I'm going to use this Sourmet. It's a lot, it's pigmented. The other one's clear. So since we're focusing on really making sure you can see those colors, they're popping, I'm going to use this one, okay? And I'm using the multitasker. You can use your finger too, but just getting all that on my lid. Okay. And that just, again, gives you clean pigment, lets the colors shine true, okay? So now let's dive in, okay? So I am going to, for the first one, a lot of times I'll start out with the light color. So most times, again, if I were to look at this palette, this is going to be like your brow bone, inner corner if it's shimmery. The medium, this is, darker matte, is going to be the crease color. This shimmer is going to be popped right on the lid. And then this deepest color, which these are similar, I understand, we're going to do on the outer corner, okay? But again, you could do just these 2. You could do these 2. You could do just these 2. I mean, what's cool is you can kind of mix and match how you want your look to be for the day or how much time you have. And again, I'm talking through all this, but I can do this very, very fast. So that Cupcake is just getting right there on the lid, okay? Then I like to go in with my Eyeshadow Everything brush, and I prefer doing the crease next, okay? So this is Zion. It's one of my absolute favorites. It was out of stock for quite a while this summer, so I never really like showcased it in anything because I hate doing that when you can't purchase the product. And what I'm doing is I'm keeping my eye open a little bit, because if you do it with your eye closed, then you won't be able to see it when you open them, especially if you have hooded eyes, which most of us as we age do. And that's where you can't see that lid. Okay, so see how that's already just so pretty. And just blend. Hold your brush, I forget a lot of times, but as far back as you can, and let the brush do the blending rather than holding it way up and, concentrating. This kind of lets the brush do its work. Yeah, and again, you could put on your mascara, your eyeliner, and be done. And that's 2 colors, okay? But we're going for all the colors, okay? So that was cyan. Now we're gonna go in with ginger, okay? This is a gorgeous shimmery coppery color. Now you could use, if you want less dramatic, I guess, or less pigment, take your brush, okay? So your brush, and all we're doing, and the reason I, again, like to do my crease first is you can make sure you're focusing that color and getting it all over the lid, kind of on top of that crease, if that crease color comes down, if that makes sense. Okay, so if you want like more of a muted color, let me see, this part is bugging me a little. I'm gonna put a little cupcake up there. And see how that's really, really pretty. Sorry, up close and personal, but it's not super, super shimmery. Here's a tip. On our shimmers, if you really want them to pop, you can either spray your Stay Spray on like your brush and kind of get it wet, or you can take your finger and really place that. And look at that, you guys. Look how that just, I think it must be the heat from your finger, and everyone has a finger. You don't have to even buy anything for that. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? My gosh. Fall sweater. Okay, so that is the 3 colors: ginger, cyan, and cupcake. Okay, now we're gonna add a little more drama, okay? This is called Gilded. It is gorgeous. It's kind of a purpley, kind of brown. Okay, so I'm taking that same brush I blended with, but I'm taking the smaller concentrated end, and what I'm gonna do is draw a V. I call it an upward V, okay? We wanna just get that color on there. And then we're taking and we flip that brush. This brush, you guys, if you need one eyeshadow brush, you need to get this one. It is great, and it's only $18, so totally worth it. And then we're gonna kind of drag that underneath. And you can go as dramatic as you want, but see how that's already lifting my eye up? I'm gonna show you guys another trick with the highlight at the end. This one's always a little harder for me because I'm crossing over. And what I'm doing is, again, a V, a 7, and getting that darker pigment on there, and then flip the brush and blend into that crease, but about halfway. Go down a little. And see how that, I always have to, see how that just kind of deepened it? And you can even, let's say we want to go a little more dramatic. I put it on the fluffy end. Now we're really getting a little bit of color up there. And one step further, let's say we're going out, we want to really look smoky and spicy. I'm dragging that gilded color about halfway down my lid. And isn't that just gorgeous? And with blue, hazel, I mean, this is pretty on any eye color, but really pops with that. Okay, one trick I want to show you guys before I put on my mascara is when you get done, you're gonna have, possibly some fallout, okay? So I love taking, this is the Best Blend Forever, and this is my lightning shade, my brightener, and I kind of just dab a little so that we're picking any excess, and I'm putting the tiniest amount of product, and I'm going up here. And then you can, if you really want, put a little bit on this end and go like that to really clean it up and sharpen that line. And it just lifts your eyes. Isn't that pretty? Okay, we're almost done. And what are we at? Almost 10 minutes. I know this is long, but I'm trying to educate and make it fun. And you guys, after what we've went through these last 6 months, I have had a lot of mamas contact me lately, and I'm loving it. And they're like, you know what? I deserve some fun things, some new eyeshadows, a new blush. I am wearing Frenchie and Love Spell on my lips and my cheeks. And that's kind of a fun look. Okay, guys, I've already done my brows. You could add eyeliner. But I'm loving it. And again, I wear glasses and I still love having eyeshadow. I think it makes, you know, my eyes pop a little bit more. Obviously, when I go out, I don't always wear my glasses. But what do you guys think? Like it? Hopefully you learned something. You can shop the link in my bio if you want it, or contact me. I can help you pick out colors. You guys have an awesome Monday.